Oh, tribute of meat. Running. Oh no, we must do this again.
Yeah, you're gonna love this part.
18, 19, 20, and X marks the... When I get me hands on that plaid-coated scallywag, I'm gonna rip off his waving arms and beat him to a briny pulp with them. What are you looking at?
The secret to eternal life. Le spectre de Grand César!
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she won't commit any unforgivable atrocities before I finish enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
No, hopefully she will.
Yeah.
Well, the sugar's gonna come in useful in a bit. You're gonna have to wait just a bit to get the sugar to come in useful.
Jungle fireflies, nature's little spotlights. The fireflies are attracted to the sugar water on the leg. Fascinating. And just a little nauseating.
Really?
I don't know about mythical jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water. Uh-oh.
And now to follow the trail.
At last, I've lost that she-devil.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though. Still, I'd better finish feeding the sponge before Elaine hurts someone I actually care about.
There's one other thing you need to do before you can actually get the beast, though.
Oh.
You need to get to the shack in the jungle.
Yeah. Well, that's easy enough to do.
Yep. Even if it takes them forever to run there.
Name of Bluebeard's hair dye.
Hey, no poaching. I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there be a creepy voodoo shack right about there?
There was, until they came to arrest that pox-spreading voodoo lady.
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was led away. A look condemning me to a lifetime of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
And if that wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage. Come on!
Mob justice can be so unfair. What a shame. That rug really tied the shack together.
Guess we just need to
Even
go
when it's burned
bowling
the
then.
ground, the voodoo lady's shack is still creepy.
So, we want the moths. Use the lamp.
Oh, wait.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts. Lucky me.
Now you can go hunt down the beast.
Let's see if I remember correctly. I think Lance will approve what I'm going to do with that leg.
That's weird. This whole idol is under one of Crimp Digit's unbreakable glass bottles.
Looks like you didn't
Looks
actually
like
follow the
old
beat. It
Achilles
looked like
control
it
device
took a
has been
different
set to suck
path.
again. But what's that tubing around its fingers all about?
You might need to go a little bit further back towards you. Huh. Try actually going back up there and actually click on where it said hidden passageway, hidden trail.
The mighty pirate hunter tracks his prey via his distinctive firefly-attracting spoor. That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island? That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain. Oh, look at that. The poor hideous flesh-eating plant has a smelly, rotting lion's paw caught in its teeth. Thorns. Hold still, little buddy. I'll get that nasty old hunk of meat out from... Yikes!
It's fine, you have no hand.
Come on, plant. Fork over that paw. I'll never get my hands on that super stinky paw while that mouth is snapping at me. What the... It's empty.
Use the lamp.
Here, boy. Ooh, that looks uncomfortable. But at least he's not snapping at me anymore. Don't worry, you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush will make it all better. Gotcha! Phew! That is by far the foulest thing I've ever smelled in all my years of pirating. And that's coming from a guy who's just spent a few days inside a giant manatee.
Oh,
Stan!
come on.
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster/salesman dangling from it. still trying to make a buck on my recently cleared name?
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Dooro sap. I moved on to the next trial of the century. Flotsam Island versus LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady.
Yeah, how are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious unexplored backstory, and her ample
La 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 la, I'm not listening, la la la.
voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the Lady Pirates love a tale of redemption. The whole bad boy made good angle.
Ah,
Let's check out the Voodoo Lady's dolls pose.
Yep.
have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Wait, I thought I was the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
So, what kind of case are you building against LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady?
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them. I'm defending them.
What? Why?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Money, pieces of 8, filthy lucre. That Voodoo Lady babe is loaded. Funny thing though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck too.
Funny like a peg leg. What kind of souvenirs could you possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, ye of little faith. Feast your eyes on the all-new People vs. LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady collection.
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo Loop.
We're still working on a title.
What's that one?
That's our Cursed Cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
What's that?
It's my entrancing Voodoo Lady dashboard good luck charm.
Disturbing. On second
In
thought,
many ways.
Say no more.
So, you're going to love this, but you have to go back into the jungle. You weren't quite done in there.
Yeah.
So now, luckily, this part comes with instructions. You want to go north here. Then you want to go east. You want to go east again, which should take you to the Purple Idol, and you want to go south. And then you want to go north here, which should take you to the red. Yeah, there's the red idol. Now, you need to change the topography, so open up the map. Now the bottom, see how the red is connected to the rest of the island?
Yep.
Click on the lower left corner. Okay, so click on the bottom. There we go. I'll put it up because notice it's connected to a question mark. And notice things rumbled.
Oh boy.
You're literally changing the outlay of the island with that map.
Let's see. What do I have now that I didn't have the last time I tried to open this chest? Ow! Stupid hook! Oh, it can't be that easy.
So it's every other time?
The Voodoo Lady's tarot cards? That's it? I bent the fabric of reality for a stupid fortune teller's trick? Okay, that's a pretty good trick. I think I need to do the first 3 courses of the feast before tackling the main course.
Yeah, you gotta do the courses in order.
Fine.
It's not gonna let you do them out of order.
Burn a napkin as a sight. Garry's clock.
Put on a napkin at the side. A garish cloth grotesquely bright.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Napkin, Stan's jacket.
Uh-huh.
Now this is a part of the game that Lantern would love.
Oh, yeah. Because remember how the malls were all about eating cloth?
Oh yeah.
Pull out the lamp and use it on a sign.
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
Yes, he does.
Or pull it on and use it on him.
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds. Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead. Well, at least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle.
And then
Dan's
remember what the doll did.
What happened to the Keel Holler Gazette offices?
The keel holler? That's old news, Threepwood. Get it? Old news? The whole keel holler operation was bought out and shut down by those bigwigs at the Flotsam Times weeks ago.
Oh, I bet Davy Nipperkin didn't like that.
Are you kidding? Old Nipperkin made out like a bandit. I heard he's getting ready to retire on his share of the sale.
I have no desire whatsoever to... Stan!
Guybrush, old pal.
Can I take another look at your voodoo...
Can't keep your eyes off him.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of...
What's happening?
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks. Hey now, what's this? A fuzzy flying fan club? Ah! Hey, knock it off, you nutty nibblers! That hurts! Sweet fancy Moses! Ow! Ouch!
That was surprisingly cathartic.
Yeah?
Well, that was one heck of an experience, eh, Threepwood? It's a good thing old Stan always keeps a few spare jackets in the back office, or I'd be defending my clients in the Altogether. Say, that's not a bad idea. Stan S. Stanman, naked attorney at law. You've got nothing
Please
to
don't.
hide, and neither does he. No time to chat, Threepwood. I've got business cards to print.
Oh god.
I think
But if you're naked, where are you going to hide the business cards?
You don't want to know.
I think I found the reason why he was actually locked up in the next film. Game.
You know, when I dreamed of becoming a mighty pirate, I never
You're
imagined
right,
that one day
Blackjack.
I'd be
Only
tying
you should be
eye-popping
naked
napkins
in
around
this.
the non-existent necks of mystical
Yeah,
sponges.
probably. Click on the other senses there.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Stinky feet, eh?
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice smelly antipasta. That's a good sponge.
I hear a knife getting sharpened.
Yeah. For the main course, cleanse your palate with the taste that hits you like a mallet.
I better fold this up before I put it in my...
Thinking of those drinks?
It's in the area. Something new should have been added.
Looks like Elaine and Morgan have made a dog's breakfast of your buffet.
What? That mess? Oh, pshaw, my boy. That's just the typical aftermath of our weekly ladies' night buffet table. Our lady pirates may be easy on the eyes, but heaven help you if you get between them and our bottomless salad bowl.
Yikes. Hey,
See that
WB?
sign at the far right?
Hello.
Are you pirate enough to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge? Hey, WP. Tell me about this Fugu Jalokia challenge.
Ah, a connoisseur of peculiar culinary delights, are we?
Yes?
Then you surely have heard of the Fugu Jalokia, the hottest pepper in this world or the next.
Oh, that Fugu Jalokia.
I acquired that specimen of the Fugu pepper many years ago from a three-legged bandit named Ort, winning it from him when I was able to place me tongue on the pepper for 10 entire seconds.
How eccentric.
Since that tongue-destroying day, I vowed to pass on the pepper to the first pirate who can successfully put his tongue on the Fugu Jalokia for 11 seconds.
I see where the wax comes in.
No.
Really?
We got
The wax was used on the leg.
Ah.
You remember when we messed with that helmet and our tongue got numb?
Oh, that
We
thing.
gotta manage to do that, except this time we can't click on anything to interact with, except exits to places and entrances to places, or else it'll cancel out the effect.
Ah.
Awkward.
What the... What happened to Morgan's body?
Yep, and it is the button on the left.
Ow! What? My thumb!
So yeah, if you click on anything that isn't the exit, it'll cancel the effects. And just try to sprint down to the club, enter, and then, well,
Got my tongue on things. I've got my tongue on.
well, you need to use your hook on the pepper once you get in there. Then you get a cutscene.
Hmm.
Well, bust my balustrades. Well done, Captain Threepwood. You've conquered the Fugu Jalokia and have won the right to keep it as your own.
I love a clean living and a healthy Probably got permanent glossal damage, but it was totally worth it to get my hook on that pepper.
Sure it was.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing the sponge doesn't have a tongue, or I'd be dunking it in the ocean right about now.
There was a small dessert of tuts, so sucking it hurts.
You notice how you got zapped
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
walking out of here?
Yep.
It's walk around on the green carpet for a second, and then it will become a charged green carpet.
Whoa.
Oh, did you give the pepper to the sponge yet?
Yep. Did I?
Okay.
Yeah.
La Sponja Grande is only good for soaking up voodoo, like the pox.
So I believe you can just
They
walk
decided to
out.
put the rug inside after it was clean. Yow! Ooh. Ooh. Tingly. La Sponja Grande is only good for...
I believe that actually might have fulfilled the requirement.
Hot, stinky, and bad for the eyes is no way to go through life, Sponge.
Six.
The sixth sense. That's one you need to use next.
Your meal finished. That has a chair or belt. So
Nope, you're not finished yet. I think you're on course 4. Yeah, you need to use the sixth sense. The cards.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket. Hopefully these flakes of the future will give La Esponja a sixth sense that'll help keep me from getting into situations like this. Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was clean. Stop doing that!
Now leave.
Yow! Whoa! Whoa. Tingly. Well, hey, what's this? Ah, so that was the shocking dessert.
Chair belt so loud all can hear.
Yep,
I
now
better
you
fold
can
this up
leave.
before I put it in my pocket.
Oh, it's the statue, isn't it?
Ouch! Alright, Senor Esponja Not So Grande. That's 5 senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch? Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island that can make a noise like that.
Immortalité. Où est les forêts for moi? Où est qu'on connaît chez moi? I will live forever. Immortalité.
Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing landlicker!
You heard the lady, Singe.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy three-wood pirate clan. Whatever shall I do now? Oh, I know.
Oh, clam dip.
I can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
You know, once I
Neither
clear the
can
pot
anyone
making
else.
You say all these
Yeah.
mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
I hate to break up this portrait of domestic bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry, Buttercup. Once I get La Esponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes. Well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least I hope so.
What's this? An airborne peripheral?
Hey, give that back!
And risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo falderal? I don't think
Wrong
so.
game.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my harpsichronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. It's me. First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scabbard. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to smear across the seas.
I'd like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same one that was flowing through your amazing hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing jus de vie!
Lefty!
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of this Threepwood strain to produce a few meager drams of my jus de vie. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the juice.
I'll give you some piddling firkins.
No, if I want a perpetual strain of the jus de vie, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Threepwood strain. Now, Madame Threepwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
How nice. But I won't.
Oh! Oh! Behold the power of this jus de vie!
The Singe is gonna use that contraption to pulverize my sweet patootie. What's that?
That is a bucket of water.
What are you say?
Yep, water. Just ordinary water.
Oh, what the heck. Sweet.
Ah, shiny.
Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone that really appreciates it. Hey, Voo!
What now? What in the world? Oh, shoot!
That was pretty nasty.
So now you've got everything set up. Now just talk your way out of this.
Hey, da monkey!
What?
You'll never get past my wife's sword, you know. I once saw her hold off a horde of angry Rotarians with nothing more than a penknife and a feather duster.
Impressive. But unless they were invulnerable Rotarians fueled by my incredible jus de vie, there's really no comparison. Soon she will tire, and her pox will be mine to spread across the four corners of the earth.
I'll spread you to the four corners.
What now? My turban! No! Shoo! Oh, get away from me, you nasty little pests!
What's the matter with him?
Without my hand to supply him with more jus de vie, all those wounds you've been inflicting are starting to catch up with him.
Oh, get back here, you naughty little hand! I have you now, my pretty.
Half of Wilhelm right
Here to
there.
help me with these lots. Guess that was a little too much to ask. At least I've got the sponge back, though.
Take two.
Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande! But how will I use it to cure... Quick, the wind!
That's right.
Hold on!
Guybrush?
Elaine, are you all right?
I think so. But how did I get here, and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid clamshells.
Leave everything to me, my friends.
Just rescue.
My new best pal. How'd you get out of jail?
Oh, the guard was more than happy to release me once I convinced him that it was the only way to win Elaine's hand in unholy matrimony.
Wait, unholy what?
Unholy this!
Guybrush!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
LeChuck! Ha! This name shouting is jolly good fun.
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all along. With or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet. I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to plunder the grandest treasure in all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie, the kind words, the stolen glances. I know you've developed feelings for me. Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself.
Go to hell, LeChuck.
Yes.
You can't say I didn't try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Now the good news is marriage till death do us part,
Elaine?
so Elaine's free now.
Do me a favor.
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From Melee to Monkey and all the islands in between, my love.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make. Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, you just love a cliffhanger.
Can't we end it here? Guybrush is dead.
Yeah.
This is the good ending.
Look, you already know that death isn't the end for so many of these characters.
It should be.
That does also include Guybrush Threepwood.
Again, it should be.
A bit of a prevents him from doing the atrocities he does in Monkey Island 5. Rather than return to Monkey Island. Is this episode better than the last two? Maybe a little back and forward.
I'd say it's mostly better. And not just on the merits of watching Guybrush, watching the life slowly drain out of Guybrush at the end. Not just that.
Yeah.
And inflicting cult damage to Stan.
Yeah, got to do that too.
Yep.
But I will say this: the puzzle where you have to rearrange the jungle with the map is somewhat clever. Even if it's not executed that well.
was released before Sam & Max was, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
Sam & Max was their big breakout. At least I'm pretty sure.
Ah.
I just wondered because the case of could have been that this game crawled so Sam & Max could run.
Let's see. Tales of Monkey Island was released on July 7th, 2009. That's a remaster. 2007.
Bloody hell.
So yeah, Sam & Max was their big breakthrough.
So much came through and was done better.
Yep. Of course, they were also working with a different sense of humor.
Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much only had advantages of basically being just the first game that came before. And they could get away with more of the nonsense that basically could in comics, I suspect.
Yeah. You also want to know what other game they did was done better. Even if it doesn't hold up all that well today with the humor. The Strong Bad games.
The Strong Bad games I couldn't get through about 1 or 2 episodes of your Let's Play of it.
I mean, you have to really like Homestar Runner to get through those.
And there's my problem.
Yep. If you like Homestar Runner, the Strong Bad games are going to be right up your alley. If you're not a fan, everything's going to fall completely flat for you.
And the other franchise series they did was the Wallace and Gromit point and clicks. They were alright.
Then they did Puzzle Agent.
Which was good.
They also had a few others that came, later, like Back to the Future, which, as a story, was good. As a game, was very disappointing. And I'm not even talking about the bugs. I'm just talking about the fact that the game was only there to advance the story.
Ugh.
It just wasn't there was no difficulty whatsoever in the game. You only ever got 1 or 2 items at most at any given time. And it was very obvious where they needed to be used, so there was almost no challenge whatsoever to it. But again, good story. If you're there for the story, you'll like it. If you're there for a challenging point and click, you won't. And that's kind of where Tales of Monkey Island seems to start. It seems to start leaning that way a little bit. Except it adds a tedium of like the jungle and the map segments.
Yeah. And we still got 1 more episode to go.
I'm perfectly happy with considering this the ending. Just saying.
Yes, but if we don't do the 5th episode, how will we ever return to Monkey Island? It's especially...
I don't have a comeback for that.
I was expecting to go for this. Anyway, that's been the 4th episode of Tales of Monkey Island. This has been our views on it and in the series in general. So until next time, where we will finish off the series, whether folks like it or not. So until next time, be good, be well, and don't trust the chuck ever.
Mm.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.